Yo, and we're back. What is this, day 4? Dang, day 4 of random Coddy.tech Rust challenges so I don't get rusty. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. James Utley. I am your resident code breaker data scraper. That's for the YouTube. And today I'm drinking the OG Monster, just the white guy. Unleash the beast. It's almost done. All right, let's get down to business so we can knock out at least 2 coding exercises, and then coding at Coddy.tech, and then let's move on to the next one. So if you know that the reason why we're doing this is just for the lulz, and the fact is that I was like being super dependent on AI, and I was like feeling like I was like losing some fundamentals, and so I'm just going through and rocking this as a test to see if I can get some challenges. Thus far, they've been really easy enough, but I know that we're going to get to a point where I'm going to struggle, but we're not there yet. So here we go. We got this. We're still in the basics, the inputs and the outputs, the basic IO. With that, let's just kick it off here. Okay, let's check out the challenge. The challenge is write a Rust program that uses the print and print line macros to output the following. Hello, Cody on the same line, and Rust is fun on a string using the print line. All right, let's see what we got. We got our main function, we got our variable set, and now we want to use 2. So first we're gonna hit this guy up. We know we gotta use that, and we know we gotta use the print line. All right, now let's think about how this rocks. All right, little Rust syntax here. We know we have those variables set, so let's go and add that and that, and because we got to hit it on okay, how do they want it? Oh, we have the output here, which is hello Cody, Rust is fine. So it's going to be, because those are variables are set, we're going to have to hit like a new line, right? That's, I believe, is right. All right, and hello. Oh yeah, so we have the variable set, so I'm selecting hello there, meaning hello with the lowercase h, because that equals the variable hello with the uppercase. Like the shit's gonna be, you know, because you don't really care about, you're trying to like print the line, but this challenge looks like all you're caring about is print statements that are calling these variables, or these let. So that's all I know that makes 0 sense, but we're gonna do it anyway. All right, a little Rust syntax there. Okay, so that should be it on that guy. And now we're on the print line, which is the Rust is fun. Now we gotta pay kind of special attention to, oh, no, that's not, I wanna make sure that the syntax is legit. No, yeah, all right, so we know that it's Rust is fun with the underscores so we only have, you know, so we're gonna call that, which is gonna call the Rust is fun with the capital letters and the exclamation points and all that shit. So, but you see, okay, so we got that. And a little fun little print statement exercise. That should do her. Let's give it a run. Make sure I got spaces all set. I feel like there should be a space there. And I got all the stuff, got a new line, got everything. Let's run the code. Boom! La 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 la, bazinga. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Oh fuck, were you? I hope you were. Let's go ahead and get back. Okay, let's check again, make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. All right, I think so. Okay, now, let's look around. Let's cruise down here. What's this? Recap, true or false? No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, this is like some calculator app. Did we pass through here? All right. No. We're like right here. Reading user input. All right, let's check this one here. Okay, write a prompt that gets input from user, their name, and then outputs hello, followed by the user's inputted name. All right, so now we're getting in some stuff. All right, so we have our main function. We're using standard IO. We got our main function, and we're gonna let this variable is a string, a mutable string, and it would be the name of the person, right? So if it's Bob, the expected outcome would be hello Bob. But what is the name that we need? We need set a string, enter your name, read the user's name, hello at the exit point. All right, I think we can do this. All right, so we know that the name equals string and it's a new string. All right, cool. So now we just need to learn something about printing lines, and we're going to do that again. But we got to do it with, let's see, what does it say? Okay, enter your name, colon. That's what we got to do. Enter your name, colon, slice. Okay. And that should be it. All right, and we're gonna head it down. Okay, so we know that you gotta enter your name. So that's the print statement. Now, let's see what we gotta do is we got our standard input. We know that is true. And we've got to read the name. So we're gonna read. We're gonna read the line, and we know that it's the mutable. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of cruising through this thing. And then, okay, so we got that. So we got to enter the name. Now we got to read it. We're reading the line. And then from there, we got to print the hello and then trim the name. Right? Because the mutable input allows the name to be changed, and then the read line, this read line that I said here, allows the user's input. It stores the user's input. All right, now, so with that said, let's print line, and then we got to give this last part, which is hello, Jerry, hello, and then we know that we're going to hit that variable, not P. We're going to hit that variable guy at the print statement, and then we got to trim the name. And it's going to input that name there. We're going to hit another one, and I think that's it. Now I'm gonna remove that shit because that shit is confusing to me. And bruh, let's spread some of these out just because this is a coding challenge and this code is ugly. And all right, here is nothing. If this fucks up, holy shit. Where the fuck did it get this William? Like that was already there? Like that was already, we called that in a name somewhere. Huh. Well, welcome, William. That's great. Okay, let's make sure that you're seeing what I'm seeing, and you are. Amazing. Yeah, that was actually that was a little difficult. I have to say that maybe it's so basic that it was like difficult. I don't know. But I know that there was like basically it was the string is there. You had to have a mechanism to store the name, trim the name, and then add that hello through a print statement for that print line on there, and it all worked out. So anyway, this is where I'm gonna stop because man, this stuff makes me tired, bro. Okay, so I think that's 4 days. Coding Rust challenges to not get rusty. I'll see you next time. Peace.